Now it's the shortstop, number 11. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Francis, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Number 11 in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero under it. And that will end the inning. No runs. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next offering upstairs. Rice on second. Varsho on at first with two down. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Drilled out towards left center field. Conforto going back. See you later. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. He knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 11. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
And it's 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is he
gets it to first, and that is that. With some solid production in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great.
Loud. There's one. And that's two. One hit. shortstop, number 11.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Berrios with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous with the dish right now.
1 out, base is empty.
Now batting, number 11.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now up as the Yankees DH, Anthony Volpe. Good hitters count the 2-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. In the dirt, blocked. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hit on the ground to short. And Guerrero is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 11 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Ripped to short. Hampson on to first. That's out number 3. Man at first, Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground left side, 6. 4.
He's out.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1.
1-0.
Man at second. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
We got full count.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. The Yanks lead one, and they're on top 7-1. So one out, nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Chas McCormick. Grounds one to short. Sends it across to first, and they got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
One out, runner at second. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Rice coming home. He'll score. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Man at second with one away. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Castillo a throw over, and he's back safely. Man at second. Runner takes off the other way. That's a base hit coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. Was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 11.
Shortstop, number 11.
Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Now the 0-1. Ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Jimenez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fired to second. Over to first, safe. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Close, but call the ball. 1-0.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. He really settled into this outing nicely.
Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Bottom of the seventh. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 11.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Inside just missed.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCormick hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Lau. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Number 11 swings through it for strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Number 11 had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to
the same. I wanna see the land. You look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning high when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby.
Do this. Now please your homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know this how I'm doing. Silence going broke 'cause they know for talking.
It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is number 11.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and multi times up. Don't push it out to lose your mind. All your cheeks just wanna impress me. Those pocket queens and glass.
That's a
Ball,
ball.
that's outside.
Tried the sweeper. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good
I got a
pitch
ball,
down around
one
the
strike.
knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Two balls.
This one
strike.
in the dirt. Pickoff move to second,
He's
and
safe.
he's back in safely.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking as the last.
Hold on. He's coming home. Up the middle and a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple, soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. One out, bases empty.
Number 11.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And misses inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. This one smoked out to left. Drops into the glove, and there are two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony.
And next for Minnesota, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Swing and a ground ball. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 runs for him. And 2 outs, bases are full. Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. But it's offline. He will score. It's 5-3.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
First and second, 2 outs. Volpe now at the plate. That one drilled left field. Back there. And that one is gone. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 8-3. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well with the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball popped up. Cheng. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order, and the batter will be the shortstop. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ball 1, no strikes.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in. Number 11 did a good job in the win.
strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel.
So 2 down. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Jansen.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That'll end the inning after all. Now it's the shortstop, number 11. And Ziggy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Max Kepler at the plate. On the ground. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. 2 out, space is empty.
Now batting, number 11.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's the on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, number 11. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That's in there, and a count 2-1.
Big at-bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen makes the grab, 1 away. Number 11 had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shot.
Now, number 11.
Leading off for
You
the
talk about the
Yankees,
power and the speed
shortstop,
together.
number 11.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Vesta, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing
No
right
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside, and now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH. Anthony Volpe. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Here's a 2-2. Out to short. Cheng. Zips it across. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. First and second, 1 out. So up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. To short, could be 2. Over to Lau, and that's 2. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 11.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Outside with a breaking ball. Grisham at first, 1 gone. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's Trout. With the shift on, hits right into it. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Base is empty, 1 away. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 3. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated.
Number 11 had a good day at the office.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 11.
The shortstop, number 11.
Just
Nope,
off
that's
the
off the plate.
outside edge. And we're underway in Arlington. There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses,
Ball 4, take your
so
bait.
a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
On the ground. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Number 11.
The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the third, no score. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Volpe. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Called strike 3. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone.
Tosses to first. One up, one down. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And there's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Varsho, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to short. On to Simeon. That's out number 3. First and second. No outs. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That misses. 1-0. And that one in the air center field. Friedel under this one. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Number 11 had a home game for them, singled and knocked in a run.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this.
Ready to go now, and here is number 11.
The shortstop, number 11.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Volpe will hit next. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Young throws to first in time. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. No throw, he steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one is back. Going, gone. His 11th of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
DeGrom back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 5-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now the shortstop, number 11. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Barlow, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the
runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Yankees up by 3. Runner goes again. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here. So a man at first. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Ground ball could be 2. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Number 11 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Fastball is outside. Now one missed. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 11-6.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Number 11 really excelled in this one.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 11.
Number 11.
That one finds the zone. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Seager. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Still only one out here in the inning.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one is inside ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Righty delivers, gets a piece, and stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Slider misses outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Number 11 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Varsho aboard here at first with nobody out. Next one off the plate inside. Now 3-1. That one the other way, and foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Back at Globe Life Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
On the ground, out to short. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Varsho leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Seager, off balance throw in time, and that is that. So they pick up. And now the DH, Evan Carter.
Designated hitter, Evan Carter.
On the ground to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now it's the shortstop.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Number 11 with a fair showing in this win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. It's my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing their frenzy. Don't wear disguise. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up filled with all type of blood suckers. Put a on my blood, brother. Ain't no one feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I show them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. Down. Why I won't make that again? Never let up close. So, his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I could.
And now the shortstop, number 11.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, number 11.
And that's way high. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:07.
And a strike. Late that time, it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Nope.
And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. That one missed. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Up the middle. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Second, the third baseman, Matt Schumann.
1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner takes off, pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Aaron
Judge at the plate. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Line drive. Oh, great stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Save! And they take a 2-run lead.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for the Angels, Max Schumann. Ground ball right side. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And first offering is fouled off. Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Up the middle, Neto fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
One down, and next for LA, Jacob Berry. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 14th of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Number 11, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yankees up by 3. Out towards right center field. And that is that. One hit, one left. Number 11 was a big contributor for them in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 11. As the lefty gets to work. And that one is downstairs. And away we go this afternoon. And there's a foul ball. Swinging a drive deep right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So bases loaded with one away. So in now for the Angels, Tyrone Taylor. One out, bases full. On the ground to the left. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Number 11 in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not even close there. Ball three. One out, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Volpe. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. In the air, right side. Taylor under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at third, two men out. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. Tying run in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead one. They trail here. So digging in, Max Schumann. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that chance handled. Over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now batting, number 11.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay safe. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, two down. Volpe digs in now. Line, and that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So two outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Swing and a chopper. Schumann tosses to first. Judge out on the play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the fifth coming up. Angels 2 and the Yankees 1. So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. 9th inning coming up. Angels 2. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels strand the tying run on base to win it. Number 11 did well in the losing effort. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 11.
The shortstop, number 11.
That's off the inside corner. And we're underway here on Mother's Day.
First pitch, 12:35.
On the ground, Schumann fires across the diamond, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Base is empty, 1 away. Max Schumann, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 out, base is empty. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting third.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get
double steal. In there for strike 3. Throws it away. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And the slider just misses. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 3. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. And now Max Schumann. Out to short. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Number 11 at the plate now as he chases after that one.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the air right field. Taylor moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 4.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Swing and a chopper out to short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full. Number 11 had a decent showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
started laughing. While I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle, we dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They